Hey friends, it is Tracy, it is Friday, and it is Savings Challenge Day, which is super exciting. I have $180, so every single week I budget $180 to go towards my savings challenges, which then funnel towards my sinking funds. So we have 24,
60, 80, 1, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60, 70, 89, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9, 80. So $180. I do apologize that there's gonna be a little bit of a glare today because it is rainy and gloomy out, and so I can't use natural light. And it's only on things that are shiny. This one, fine. This one, shiny, you get a glare. But we're gonna start off with our first two big challenges. So the Save 2025 and my Monster Book of Savings. Each of those gets $40 every single week. So 80 of my 180 goes towards just these two savings challenges because they're big. And I want to dedicate money every single week towards them so that by the end of the year, we can finish them out. Would I love to have the ability to get these done within like 6 months? Absolutely. But I only have so much money, and I do take the rest of this $100 and put it towards my other savings challenges that are not these big kahunas. And the other ones will get me through the year. This one will be a big payday at the end of the year towards larger goals. So things like travel, things where I'm going to spend a larger amount of money. Eventually, I'm going to be saving for a new car. I'm slowly doing it, but there's going to be a point when my car is getting in rougher shape and I'm going to have to like amp that up a little bit. So these big challenges have always just been kind of a sweet spot for me to like push me to save a little bit more over a longer period of time, but not too overwhelming that I can't complete it. All right, so let's start off with these two. We're gonna do our Save 2025 first. So this is from GoldenGirlBudgets. I just think it's so beautiful. Absolutely love it. We have $40. What I do is I will take a calculator and we're gonna load $40 in there, and then I'll subtract as I go. There's no sense in me like scratching and pulling a 6, scratching, pulling a 7, when all the money is gonna go towards this. This front page is ones. I come back here when I need to cross off like ones and twosies, reds and bluesies. That made no sense. But this page, so this one is coloring butterflies at $5 each, and then this page is scratch offs, which I know deceiving, right? You see flowers. These are actually like cutouts and colored scratch stickers, which I had never really seen before. So this is super unique, and I think it's so cute. All right, so we're gonna start off with scratching first because we hope to get to like an evenish number, and then we can color in butterflies. So let's do our scratches. First one is going to be a 2. That's a nice, reasonable number. It is my birthday tomorrow, so Saturday is my 41st birthday. And yeah, I have plans. Tonight, since this will be popping out Friday night, I am doing a like a ceramics pottery class. So like with the wheel and everything, I've been wanting to do pottery ceramics for a very long time. I did it in high school. I took 2 or 3 different classes on it. Absolutely love it. I just love it. And so I found a place where I could do it as just kind of like an event for the night. So I am going there with a friend, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. I miss it. Like I miss being able to do like arts and craftsy type stuff. And then Saturday for my actual birthday, I have like another craft event thing that I'm doing. And then we're doing an escape room. So during the day I have this craft event, and then I'm going to lunch. So I'm gonna get tacos because it's my favorite. And then that night I'm doing an escape room. So it'll be a super busy day, but I'm kind of really excited about it. So I'm kind of pausing here because I have 30, which is equivalent to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I could get a good amount of butterflies. And I think I'm gonna do that because these are lower numbers. So I kind of want to get this a little bit more even. So let me color in 6 butterflies because they're each $5. So that'll get me my $30. All right, so I finished I have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left over here. And then I colored in these 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get me $30. So I officially spent all 40, and then I have 7 left over here. So I kind of have 7 and 7, but obviously the numbers are more heavy on this side, right? But how cute. And then we get to do another scratch off page. Oh, here's more flowers. It's just, there's so many cute designs in here. I just think it's so pretty. And it comes with like an envelope and like placeholder cards, so like $100, etc. Super cute. So let's stuff the money into here. I finally put this, someone gifted me this GoldenGirlBudgets with a little ducky clip thing, and I finally put it in here. I kind of wish like the rings was higher up so it'd sit up a little bit more, but I also don't want the duck in there. I like that it hangs down below because it would be bulky. But how cute. All right, so 2025 is what we're stuffing. Let's do our $40. Gotta love this little random one. All right, so we got 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 41. So $641 saved so far in our 2025. And now let's do our Monstrous Savings Challenge. So this one is very similar. I'm gonna load $40 because again, this one also gets $40. I'm kind of doing these two in tandem. So at the end of the year, I think it's gonna end up being around $22,000-ish for this one too. But this one is not like a set number. And this is like a calendar version. It's from Cash Budget Insights. And these are just so cute. There's like top and a bottom challenge. But these monsters, like how vivid the colors are, is gorgeous. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have Tetris to finish and the scratch. So let's get the scratch done. $4. And here's the last one, $5. Okay, so we have $31 left to work with. Aren't these umbrellas just so cute? Okay, so I knew I wanted to do right? That one. 2 down to, yeah, this. So not that one. So let's do that one first because that one is $1. No, I can't. I don't want to do that one. I want to do this one, the $6. I was like, I know I wanted it to go over. This, up, 1, 2, 3, and up. Yes, $6. The only downside is the color is going to match. So do I do a slightly different color just to offset it? Maybe I'll do that. Is that going to like throw you guys off? See, it's just slightly off. All right, so that was $6. Now we have $25 left. And I think this actually works out perfect. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Dang, I actually did not expect that to work. But each of these little blue boxes is $5, and I don't have any other option than to just do the single box. So I'm going to color these in. We'll take out the 25, and I actually can't believe that came out perfect. I was kind of hoping we'd have extra money so I could start with May, but we're right on track. We're actually finishing April in April, which is the first time ever, I think. All right, so we colored in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 5 is 25, and we are down to 0. So for April, we are done. And then next I get to do May, which, look at this cute thing, right? And then I also have the Monster Mash, which is like Shut the Box, but it's using 12 numbers instead of 9 numbers, which I know 12, you can use Shut the Box as a 12 too. It's essentially the same thing, but this is going to save a lot. Hopefully not though, right? It all depends on how we roll. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so now we have to stuff that money into our little Monstrous savings envelope. I seriously love this savings challenge. All right, so we had the $40 going in. Let's add up to see where we're at. 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 55, 6, 7, 8. 20, 40, 55, yep. $658. It's gonna be really, really cool when these are at 1,000, because I feel like it's about halfway. Okay, Life of a Pig. I think we're gonna be possibly able to finish this one today. I am not 100% sure. This is from Marlene over at Snow Gardener 307. This is her OG savings book. Like, this is from the very beginning. I am still working on it, but I'm doing, each page is going towards a different sinking fund. So I have it labeled on the front, new car. That's what this money is going towards. So we have this side and the back side are going towards a new car. I'm not sure what the scratches are gonna be. So let's just kind of see what happens. And then this is where the rest of that $100 comes into play. So of the 180 that I saved, the remaining $100 goes towards all of these other savings challenges. I do have a massive IOU from last week, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pay all of it, but we might try to pay some of it. It was a $25 IOU, okay? It was so much money that I owe. So much money. Okay, but we're going to focus on this one first. We're not going to think about that one, because that one gave me a heart attack. So 7 plus 5. Okay, this one's already going to be a little beefier. We're at $12, but I still have to finish the back. But I kind of want to finish this one today. So we're at 12. Each of these is 2, so it'd be 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. Do we put $22 in today? I say let's do it. Let's just get it done. And if I can't pay back some of that IOU, I can't pay back some of the IOU. Shucks, huh? It's my birthday and I can do whatever I want. Okay, let me color in these. So it'd be 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10. So I'm gonna owe 22, but let me color this in first. All right, so I officially finished this one. So my new car is gonna get an additional $22. So let's grab 21 and 2, and we're gonna stuff that in the envelope. However, for the next one, so we're gonna start this page next, and you must grow like a tree, not like a mushroom. So we have some cute little polka dot fungi and then some scratch offs. So what do we want our next savings category to be for next time? So I have travel. I feel like I just did travel. Month ahead. Home improvement I don't need because I'm renting. Let's do... Month ahead is really kind of like my emergency fund at this point because things have shifted. And although month ahead is still important, and I might get back to that using that one savings challenge, I just haven't yet. But we're gonna treat month ahead like emergency fund. So next time we're gonna save towards an emergency fund, AKA month ahead, and we'll use this cute little page next, which I believe is September, because this looks October themed. Just shows how far behind I am, to be honest. But you know what? We're gonna finish it, and that's all that really matters. And I'm super, super excited about that. I did at one point think about like just giving up on it, and then you guys encouraged me to just keep going. It doesn't matter how long it takes. And if the seasons don't match up, it's all about just being consistent and sticking to something and finishing it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm legit gonna finish this book. Yes. How much did we save? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's trade out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones for a $5 bill, because anything that's going towards my new car is just going into a bucket in my Ally savings account. So it doesn't really matter if I have ones, etc. And anytime I finish a savings challenge, since this one is designated to a specific fund, I put a note on it. But otherwise it goes into this cute little taco bag, and then I get to stuff these into my sinking funds when they're done. This one obviously will go to the bank, but I'll still mark it as a completed. on my tracker. Okay, keep moving. So we're done with this book for now. Hopefully we can come back to it. Just depends on how like spicy we get with some other things. Okay, next up is taco time. So Taco Tuesday. I did this binder last year. I'm doing it again. I got this version for 2025 gifted to me. Absolutely love it. It is from Ren over at Mischief Managed Budgets and Champagne over at Champagne's Corner. Tacos all day. Yes, I'll be having tacos tomorrow for my birthday, and I'm really, really excited. But essentially, you're saving the calendar Tuesday amount. So last Tuesday was the 22nd, so I'm going to be saving $22. And they have different versions for like, if you want to save on Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, Sundays, etc. I love tacos, so Taco Tuesday makes perfect sense to me. Do I save it on the actual Tuesday? No, I wait till Friday. But I'm saving that number. So let's add the $22 into here. And now we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 21, 2. Oops. Well, let's redo that. 50, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 25, 30, 1, 2. So $232. And when this is all done, it'll save 806, which yes, it's an odd number, but that's how the Tuesdays lay out for 2025. It's just so cute. We have one more and then we'll finish April and then we'll go to May and we just keep chugging along. All these cute little cards. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. Next is my roll and save. This has very quickly become one of my favorites, and it is from Kimmy over at Beijing Girl Budgets. She created the challenge, and then Ren over at Mischief Managed Budgets created this binder that accompanies it. You don't have to get the binder. It's just aesthetically pleasing to me, and I love her binders. But from Kimmy, you get this challenge, which are these cute little roll and save color cards. And then you get a set of dice. I finally got a new bag because my last one was falling apart. But the bag includes 8 different colored dice. Each of these colors matches one of these cards. And then I have designated which savings category I want each of these colors to represent. And then this will go into my sinking funds to just kind of keep adding money to it in a small, consistent way every single week. And then Ren's binder, which is super cute, has the color coordinated envelopes and these little dashboards that I was able to write on. And I just love this challenge. Absolutely love it. Okay, so we're gonna roll the die and see what happens. Oh gosh. So the brown was a 3, just so you guys know. I got a little nervous because I saw those 6s and 5s right away, and I was like, we have that big IOU. Like, I can't mess around today. I don't have the money, but you know, we're just rolling with it. Pun completely intended. All right, so first one is travel. That is the pink, so that is getting $4. And with these, I am just stuffing the money. I'm not counting it. I mean, you guys physically could count it along the way if you want to, but I'm waiting until all 4 weeks have been completed. So all 4 of these boxes, and then at the end of it, I will pull up the total and then find out exactly how much we saved over the last month, and then that money will get put into my sinking fund. So I'm just kind of letting it accumulate over here as we go. Next is orange, which is $5. Orange, you glad we're saving for fun money? I am. I feel like I've been spending a little too much fun money lately. But I've been like getting out and like socializing, interacting, just going out and having fun, different restaurants and activities, and just having a great time. So it is so worth it, but I need to keep saving money so I can do that. Puppy is $2, so this is green, so that'll get 2. I am always saving for a puppy. It's still in my plan to get a puppy sometime. but I want to keep saving for it because puppies are expensive. Do I have one right now? No. But have I been saving for a puppy forever? Yes. When I lost my 2 pups, so $6 is going to Blue. I just know how much money goes into the puppy stage and then really the geriatric stage. So end of life for dogs. Oh my gosh, the amount of money that I spent is just crazy. And I loved them to pieces and I would do it all over again. But now that I know how expensive it is, I want to be more proactive about having money saved into a fund so that it's ready to go. All right, bestie day is done. That is just a day I spend. It's money so that I can hang out with my best friend. We'll go out to dinner. We'll do different activities. We have a kind of a weekend away planned, which is super fun. Self-care is getting $2. Obviously, this is like massages and that kind of stuff. I had a massage yesterday, kind of preemptive for my birthday. And it was so good. She was like, you are so tight. And you need to drink lots of water and move around and da-da-da. And I was like, I know. I have been really being consistent with walking. So I kind of been doing this like walking plan where each week you kind of up the amount of steps that you take. And so every single day I go on a walk, and I started off going a mile. And then I got up to 2 miles, and now I'm at about 3 miles a day consistently. And it has just been so wonderful, but I can tell that my body is like using certain muscles that it hasn't used in a while, which is good. It's super good, but it's causing like tenseness and stuff in my back as I am like transitioning from couch to movable. And not that I was a super couch potato, but the last 3 years I wasn't as active. I used to walk 3 to 5 miles a day consistently until my 2 pups passed away and my brother-in-law passed away, all within like 1.5 years time frame. And it just kind of derailed any like fitness, mental health walks, etc. that I used to do. And I truly, absolutely love walking. I'm not a runner. I've done running. I've done the 5Ks. I've done a 10K, which is the most I will ever do. I love walking. I love putting my earbuds in and listening to music and just being in nature. And so it's just been really refreshing to kind of get back into it. Oh, but your girl is sore. She's a little sore. The muscles like kind of around your lower back hips, like above your butt, when you start walking more and more and more, like you're activating certain muscles that you just haven't used in a while. And so it's been good, but it's a transition, right? Anytime you introduce new physical activity, it's a transition for your body. Okay, these are all done. I kind of rambled through certain categories, but if you've been with me for a while, you know what each of these are. So you saw me stuff them. Yeah. We are good to go. We have a little bit of money left, not a whole lot of money. So my super auntie binder is going to get probably a little less this week. There's just not much left. This cover was just made by Ren, and I put my envelopes that are in my shop in here. Really, the savings challenge is from Liz over at Liz and Les. I think it's the cutest thing ever, honestly. And it came with these little stickers that I could put on the envelopes. I think she has different versions of it, so I don't know, maybe some of them don't have the stickers, but mine has the stickers, and it's just the cutest thing. So we're on Sticky Savings is the next one, and some of these challenges use stickers and some of them don't. So this one is a color and the Starbucks is a sticker. Starbucks is this one. But honestly, I don't know. Maybe I could do a low amount. Is there something low? Well, 4 is the lowest. And then the lowest over here is 3. So we could do $7. Maybe we'll do that. So at least I can do a little bit. It's just really hard. It's really hard. There's just not a lot of money left. Okay, so $3. Let's color in a lollipop. So the top number I would save $100, and then I'd save $300 if I did the bottom number. I'm doing the top numbers. I'm sorry, I'm not that rich. Let's color in the ducky, which is super cute, for $3. So let's add $3 to our sticky savings. 1, 2, 3. And because these have individual stickers, I have been just putting the money in each individual folder. I could have just done one big folder and let it accumulate, but I'm just having fun. All right, so sticky savings, adorbs. And then Starbucks is the last one. Oh no, there's slider savings too. Oh, that's on the back. Have a spare buck, save a single for each slider in color. Okay, we're gonna do that next week, I think. So Starbucks is getting, I'm gonna do the 5 actually. So let's just do a solid 5 in Starbucks. And which sticker do we think? Well, she even has little ones so I could roll a die and save more. I think I'm gonna think about that if I want to do that or not. Let's do this cute little googly-eyed one. Because he's adorable. Adorable. All right, so we're gonna put him here. That was $5. So we have the $5. And then I'm just gonna close this up. So yeah, these little stars, you could do a roll and save extra money. And I think I'm just gonna kind of go and see if I decide I wanna do that or not. Or if I'm at a point where I just wanna take the money and run. Both are valid. You can do whatever you want. It's your savings challenges. All right, so we got the $5 in there. We got the slider savings, which we're not gonna touch today. Super cute. At least they got some money. Oh my gosh. Now we're back to our regular savings challenges where we have that rough IOU. Let's do 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's do 10 into here, and that way I only owe 15. And we're just gonna keep whittling it down because this one honestly was brutal. It was brutal. So all I do is use a magic eraser. Honestly, it works so well to clean these off. And then let's add 15 onto here since we're doing 10 today. So my 25 at least is now down to 15. Still painful, still painful. 20, 40, 60, 80, 125, 35, 135. It'll be 150 when it's done. Yeah. I've had enough comments on that one. It was just, yeah, that's a beefy one. My budget's just, it's not that much money where I can easily tackle a $35 scratch, especially 2 weeks in a row. And so that was just really, really hard to do. Let's go back to the front. I'm going to take the clip off there. We'll just pay it as we get through it. I'm just not going to stress about it. Next, I had bonfire budgets. Look at this cute little duck. I think it's adorable. I am going to do the one on the head because I want to be able to see his head. Oh, and it's $1. We love you. Yes, we do. This is a nice $50 challenge. Way more in my budget. All right, so we're going to stuff the $1 and move on because I just kind of want to make my money stretch. Although I see Champagne's is coming up and she's going to give me an IOU. I just feel it. All right, this one is from Always Angela, and this is a cute little monster Munchies. Help little Fuzzle find her snack. Save 15 plus, which means that there's some goodies in here, but the numbers are 1 through 4. We like 1 through 4. But what are the goodies going to be? 3. You know what? We're just going to call that. We're not going to scratch anymore because there's probably times 2s. Looks like she's having a little boulet, like a French boulet loaf. You know, like the round ones that have the crisscrossy things on it. I'm gluten-free, so not that I've ever had one, but 1, 2, 3. But they always looked good, and people always say they like them. Right? That's kind of what it looks like. Or maybe a sourdough. I don't know. But super cute. I just think this little monster guy is adorable. And that's from Always Angela. Hugs and kisses. Okay. Oh, champagne. I absolutely adore this girl. Like, she is just the sweetest, most wonderful person until you do her challenges. And then there's times you want to, I'm not going to say strangle because that sounds a little harsh. There's times I want to throw Play-Doh at her. And I'm really hoping today I don't have to throw Play-Doh at her and I can throw flowers at her. Something nice. $6. Okay, I don't know that I have $6, but that's way better than a 12, a 15, and an 18. So you know what? I will take it and I will be grateful. I feel like it's one of those, like, we listen and we don't judge. We look and we don't comment. $1, $2, $3, $4. So I'm gonna have an IOU of $2. What are we at so far? 20, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 54, which really will be 56 once I pay the $2. So let's grab an IOU. I know I had IOU slips in this roll and save. There we go. So we're gonna take from there and then we'll add $2 onto our little slippy. I am gonna put my paper clip right here so that I know this is where to start. Yes, I didn't put on that other one because I don't want to look at that IOU of $15. I'm going to look at it when I get to it. I have my Bobas. I have this new one from Designs by Saul. I have my coloring save. I have official budgets. Oh, this girl is just so beautiful. I put in a little Sprouts, this little camper one. I am going camping in May, so it just felt fitting. And then when I get to this one, I will just plug away. But for now, we're gonna do the no worries, be happy, like Billy the Bass Fish would sing to me on the wall. All right, I am done for the day. You guys have a fabulous weekend. I will be living it up. It'll be my 41st birthday. So I'm just gonna go have fun and I will see you next week. Bye, friends.